Hey everybody, it's GeoBug. We are back with our first ever Joja Mart playthrough, episode 4, days 29 through 38. I'm really excited. I always have a lot of fun playing this game and making these videos, and I can't wait to share it with you, so let's jump right in. So right off the bat, we start with clearing out our farm. Then we go check on our mushrooms for the very first time. We kept forgetting in the springtime. And it is our first day of summer. Stop at Pierre's to sell off a bunch of forageables, and then we get 55 melon seeds, as much as our money could buy. Swing by Emily's to talk to her for a minute. Eating healthy is very important to me. I want to live a long and active life. Well, that's a good goal. While coming across the farm, I noticed we did get the owl statue. However, we don't have enough room in our inventory to grab it, so we don't pick it up right now. Then we plant all of our melon seeds. We head into town at night and we get this lovely cutscene with Linus. It's one of my favorite cutscenes. You just see him digging through the trash, and George catches him. Of course, George is angry, thinks it's raccoons. We tell George we'll scare off the animals. And then we walk over and we actually have a nice heart-to-heart with Linus. It was me, I'm sorry. That's okay, Linus. We know you're doing your best, buddy. Find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans, stuff that will go to waste. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? And of course, we tell him no. It's a shame for food to go to waste. We don't ever want to make Linus feel bad. He's doing his best out here. We go ahead and skip the rest of that cutscene because there's not much to it. But we fix the bridge, heading to the other section of beach, and that's our night. We did make a bunch of tea saplings at some point and sold those off. Got a nice 3,000 for those, so not many. Next, we get this red plate recipe from Emily. I believe you get that from having 7 hearts with Emily. Of course, we water our plants. Stop by Pierre's again. And of course, this is day 30, by the way. I forgot to mention there at the beginning of the day. We took a while to decide there, but eventually I do decide to buy 50 pepper seeds. Then we stop in and we process a whole bunch of geodes we've been holding in our pocket for a while. And we do get quite a few new things we haven't had. We get some iridium ore there. That's always nice to have. Yeah, I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4 things so far we haven't had. Get a bit of iron. Yeah, majority of that stuff we can turn right in. Now we run out of room for our last several geodes. We go ahead and turn these into Gunther. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new items for the museum. These are the different rewards we have waiting for us. I don't grab any right now, but they'll sit there and wait. We come back home, we plant our pepper seeds, and then we spend the rest of the evening chopping trees. We're still continuing to collect as much wood as possible, Not only do we need them for the tea saplings, but we do intend to be building a lot of beehives. Moving on to day 31, we got the earthquake during the night, which means we can get up to the railroad, check the weather. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. We get a letter from Mayor Lewis asking him to get his famous purple lucky shorts back, water some plants, grab some mushrooms, and then we head on up to the railroad tracks. And here we realize there's a whole bunch of fiber we can grab, so we go ahead and mine every bit of that out that we can. Then we fish in this little pond here, this little nook here, and we get this beautiful little vista painting. I love this painting. Then we swing on down, and I could not pass up that bubble spot, so we catch a whole bunch of fish, and then we jump on down into the mines for some more fiber farming. And of course we grab some copper and some quartz on the way. A lot of the time I like to grab those big rocks too, because you get 10 rocks from each one of those big ones. Now we did do that for the rest of the night, but I skip all that. And we get level 8 fishing, which is nice, and level 4 mining. Make a bit of profit off of those mushrooms, and a nice big profit off the tea saplings. Once again, that's 500 gold a tea sapling. We got 16,500 gold. Day 32, we spend some time watering crops, because we have a lot now. Then we go ahead and we build the big coop, because we want to be able to incubate those eggs that we bought earlier. Then we jump back down in the mines, fight off some ghosts, get quite a bit from that ghost, and an amethyst that we had just found. A whole bunch of iron right here. Can't turn down that much iron. And we make it on down to floor 60, and we find this burglar shank. Go ahead and throw away some sap, and put that in the inventory. Then we go ahead on over, and we sell some stuff to the Adventurers Guild that we don't really need right now. We have our mallet, so we don't really use the shank. We stop in and grab our mushrooms, because we didn't do it this morning. And we go ahead and plant some strawberry seeds. I believe is what those were. Or though, nope, those were summer seeds, not strawberry seeds. But we get level 4 combat, sell off some fish and forageables for a nice 793 profit. Day 33, we go straight on over to the traveling cart. And we just kind of shop around a little bit, make some decisions. And we decide to buy a coffee bean so we can start planting that later. And we buy a nice meal to have. Never gonna know when you're gonna need some energy. And take a nice trip to the desert. This is our first trip to the desert since we unlocked the bus recently. We stop in, say hi to Sandy, and give her one of those nice flowers that she loves so much. So we buy a bunch of beet seeds because we're going to need those for the key quest to be able to get into the casino. Then we spend some time planting some trees in the desert. Then we find a nice bubble spot. You know, I can't resist a bubble spot, so we go ahead and try our hand at some fishing, and we fail miserably here. Fishing is so hard. We stop back in town and we go ahead and say hi to Emily because that's what we like to do. It's always good to say hi to people that you like. Water our plants because we didn't do them all earlier. And that was pretty much that day. We didn't do a whole bunch. Sell off some coconuts. On day 34, we start out with a nice rainy day. We go ahead and make a lightning rod just because I had the stuff to do so. And we put our egg in the incubator because Robin is done with our upgrade. Head on over to the mines. Then we realize, oh, we haven't blown that up yet, so we're going to blow that up so we can get to the dwarf later. And we jump on down to level 60. Now here we made it to level 75. I would have shown more, but there was really nothing to show. That was a really boring run in the mines, guys. But we do sell off some mushrooms and things for a nice 690 profit. We're making little profits each day, and that's something to be proud of. Day 35, we start off, and our peppers have been grown up to and ready to go. Water the plants, grab our mushrooms. We head on over to Pierre's to sell off our peppers and our forageables. And then we stop in to Clint's, and we're going to go ahead and upgrade our steel axe. Or to a steel axe, excuse me. We grabbed this dark bookcase just because we had some money. I like the way it looked. Then we go ahead and put in the battery inside the tunnels so that we can start Mr. Key's quest line. Then we just head on back down to the mines to do some fiber foraging. We come back home, place our bookcase that looks like so nice in the house, and we go to sleep for the night. We spend a lot of time this playthrough really foraging for that fiber to try to get those tea saplings made. In day 36, we start off by accepting a quest for Sam for 300 gold. We stop in, we give Emily a gift. And then of course we talk to her as well. And that brings us up to 8 hearts with Emily, and I'm very excited about that because we can give her the bouquet. So we race right on back over to Emily, and we give her the bouquet. You want to get more serious? I feel the same way. Emily, you've made us the happiest person in the world. Head on over to donate some more things to the museum. And then once more we find a fishing bubble spot, so we spend a little time fishing. Then we head on back to the farm just to start clearing up the area so we can make more room for farming things later. We finally go ahead and grab our owl here as well, pick up some forageables right beforehand, and there's the nice owl statue. And of course we have to say hi to Honeycomb. Level 5 mining this time around. And we go ahead and pick the geologist for more gems just so we can get some more money. Start saving up those jades as well. Day 37. Seems like it's starting to get close to someone in townspeople. As always, you're a day late, Pierre. It's crazy. No. So that is a letter from Emily directing us to her next cutscene. Of course, we water some plants and then we head straight over to that cutscene. It's at Mayor Lewis's house, and it is a fashion show. Clothing therapy, Emily calls it. You're probably wondering what is clothing therapy. I'll try to explain. So many of us are struggling with personal issues, things holding us back from living how we want. It's important to me that everyone has a free and happy life, so I came up with a new kind of therapy to help people achieve that. Isn't Emily so great? It's based on the amazing power of self-expression. Self-expression is a wonderful healing tool. Did you know that? Behind this curtain, you'll find racks and racks of clothes. There's endless options to choose from. Your job is simple. Find the outfit that truly speaks to you and put it on. Feel confident in yourself and your choice. You'll have a unique style to share with the world. Shane, you're up first. Shane gets a little apprehensive here, but you know what? He goes for it. Brave Shane. We close the curtain, we fade out because I don't want to spoil that for anyone who's never seen it. Then we go pick up our steel axe from Clint. Thank you, Clint. Head on over to the forest, to the desert to grab a coconut because we need it for Sam. Then we sell off some forageables, except for our one coconut. And here's where the real kicker is. Check this out. Oh, we gave it to Penny. Isn't that so frustrating? I hate when that happens. And we couldn't buy one back from here because I certainly did try. But we decided to chop some more trees for the rest of the day and then head on to bed. Day 38, our last day, we start off by watering some plants, picking some peppers, dropping some stuff off for Gunther. And then right here, we're just hanging out over by Linus's camp, and we see a train is passing through. I have never caught a train so quickly. I've never been anywhere near when a train comes through. So I was really excited to run up here and catch a train and maybe get some good drops, like some geodes or something. And I'll tell you what, not only did I get hit by that train, oh gosh, guys, I just didn't get anything. It was a passenger train, and there were no drops this time around. So I guess I wasn't lucky after all. But normally I am just as far away from getting to that train as possible when that notification comes up. Yeah, we run the whole length of the train too. There we go, and nothing. That's okay, because we're back down in the mines one more time for foraging some fiber. We do find a lot of goodies in this particular one. A nice red mushroom, several quartz, and some iron, and one more amethyst. I'm getting really lucky with the amethyst and the topaz this playthrough, which works really well because Emily loves those things. And that's the day, guys. Level 6 farming. We finally get the recipe for the quality sprinkler, which we've been waiting for a while now. We just had to harvest enough things. We sell all those peppers and some forageables, and we get a nice 3,000 profit. Well, guys, that was it. Day 29 through 38, episode 4. I can't thank you guys enough for watching. We've been doing really well with the growth of our channel, and it seems like everyone's really liking everything. So if you do like it, please consider subscribing, hitting that notification bell, and drop a like on the video as well. And if you like the Stardew Valley content, I have ideas for a 100-day video coming up soon, so please stay tuned for that, and we will see you in the next video.